Hello, how are you today? Today's live I'm going to do using your infinite potential. So, in the last live, I talked about the universal laws, law of abundance. So, I gave you the examples how everything works according to the laws. So, today I'm going to use these laws how we can connect to the infinite potential. So we have to understand what is the infinite potential and how we can connect to that personal goals and professional goals. And so if you are working around your personal goals and professional goals, this YouTube is right for you. And stay the end if you want to have a full benefit out of this what I'm going to share with you, because this is what I have learned and this is what I'm going to share with you. So let me introduce myself. My name is Anita Bansal. I'm consultant of thinking into result, and what I have learned and this what I'm going to share with you, what is helping me, and it can help you also if you got personal goals and if you got professional goals. I'm trying to build my business and using this information, and you can start building your business, whatever your business, your personal goals or professional goals. So whatever you are trying to work around, definitely this information going to work you. So whatever your goals you have, as long as you got the right goals and you are working around the goals, you trying to expand yourself, you trying to move forward, and you trying to achieve and you trying to grow, and definitely this going to help you. If you are this is what if you are working around yourself, and definitely is going to help you, the information I'm going to share with you. So everything got to do your mindset. If your focus is at the moment lack means it can be lack, whatever the lack is for you, personal goals or professional goals. If you're feeling lack, we have to understand what is the lack. If your focus is on the money, you have to take the focus from the money to your on the mindset and the universal laws. Most of people are not aware of it, and they're trying to have more and do more, grow more, move forward more, to have more money maybe. I don't know, everybody goals are different. So if you are trying to have more money, so you have to take your focus from the money to yourself and to toward to the universal laws. So this what I have understand, and this what you have to understand, the information I'm going to share with you. Most of the time we are focusing on the things we don't have, and we are not aware of it. We must be focusing on ourselves. We must be focusing on the universal laws, and then we can create, have more, or do or move forward. And otherwise, if our focus is on the lack, our focus is on the money, and that's what we are struggling with, because our focus is on not enough. And whatever is not enough for you, if your focus is you haven't got your money, or you haven't got the tools, you're trying to work around your business, or you haven't got them, whatever you're trying to uh, feel and experience, you haven't got something to work around your goals, business and personal goals. You don't need that. You don't need your money at the moment first. Of course, you want to have more money. You want to grow. You wanted to move forward. You want to expand. But you have to take your focus on the mindset. So today I'm going to talk about how we can use the infinite potential as a mindset. We can use that. So we have to understand what is the infinite potential we have given, we have born with it, and how we can connect to the our mindset as an infinite potential connected to the universal laws. So we are working around the laws, universal laws, and of course we are working with infinite potential. First, we have to understand what is the infinite potential. and how we can connect to the universal laws. So in the last part, if you haven't watched it, I all talked about that universal laws, law of abundance, and what is a law of abundance, and I have shared with you. So I'm going to talk a little bit about today. If you haven't watched the YouTube law of abundance, go and watch the first part, and today I'm going to share you second part, and how we can use universal laws connecting to the mindset as the infinite potential, and how we connect together today. This is what I'm going to talk about. So let's talk about a little bit about universal laws. There is a laws in the universe world, and these laws are working all the time. You might be saying what to do with that, with my personal goals and professional goals. It is got to do everything, because everything, we are part of these laws. We are not separate from these laws. So this is the reason we have to have the awareness of these laws. If we are not aware of it, this is the reason we are feeling lack. This is the reason our mindset is only on the money, not on the growth, not on the moving forward, not expanding as a mindset. Because more we expand, move forward, that's how everything grows. If we are not growing, and nothing is growing according to the universal laws, everything's dying according to the universal laws. So this is a reason is we have to know the laws, and we have to know who we are. If we are not aware of who we are, and this is the reason we always feeling lack, we always feeling I haven't got enough, because mindset is not focus on yourself. So let's focus on yourself and the universal laws. So there is a laws in the universe world, and they are working all the time. You might be saying, I don't believe these laws, but doesn't matter you believe them or you don't believe them, but they are working day and night. Just like day after day, night comes after night, day comes. It's an automatic process. It's working all the time. So that means these laws are working all the time. So I gave you the example last time, law of abundance. What is the abundance? The universe world is an abundance universe world. There is no lack in the universe world. The lack is only in the mind, because the way we grew up, the way we experience whatever we have experienced, and from that experience we are talking about this not enough in the universe world. We become the mindset, we become lack as a this is how we think, this is how we talk, this is how we feel, and it's a mindset. It becomes like a programming. So let's not to go too deep today. All we have to understand the laws. There's a laws are working all the time. I gave you one example last time. From one seed you get 1,000 seeds of plants or trees in one seed. You have to think about that. If you're not going to think about, you're not going to ponder on that, this is the reason your mind gonna start to think again. I haven't got enough. I'm living in lack. Your mind gonna tell you that. So, so to shift that, you have to start thinking the universe world is a abundance universe world. There is not lack in the universe world. We have so many evidence around us, because our focus is only on the lack. We are only thinking in a lack, we are feeling in a lack. This is the reason we are experiencing, and that's what we are attracting according to the universal law of attraction. So if your focus is on the lack, you have to shift it to abundance law. You have to start thinking law of abundance. Law of abundance is working all the time. Look around you. There is animals, the people, the plants, the trees. There's so many things in abundance. So we have to focus on these things. We have to start thinking about these things, to shift our mindset. And so let's not to go very deep. Laws are working all the time, and we have to start thinking about these laws. From one seed, you get thousand seeds. In one seed, there's a trees and plants in one seed. So there's no lack in the universe world. So how we can connect to the mindset as a infinite potential. Today, this is what I'm going to talk about. What is the infinite potential? Infinite potential is flowing to and through us all the time. Do you know about that? If you are not aware of that, and you're not even aware of your infinite potential, and this is the reason your mind is only thinking in lack, your mind is only thinking there's not enough going by, your mind is always thinking everything's running out, everything's shrinking, because that's what you are putting in your mindset, because you're not aware of every human being born with and within infinite potential. What is the infinite potential? We have to we have to understand that first. Let's understand that. What is the infinite potential? As a human being, be born with and with an infinite potential. So infinite potential is power. We have power, and is flowing to and through us all the time. So if you don't understand power, we can call be a spirit being. Imagine that if the body is dead, and what goes through the body, and the body is dead, it's a spirit. If there's no spirit in the body, and we are nothing, we are just dead being. So spirit is everything. Spirit is infinite potential. Spirit is just like, I'm going to give you another example. According to the law of like law of abundance. And if you think about the waterfalls, some are waterfalls running 24 hours. If you look at behind me, there's a picture, the water is flowing all the time. But some places, some falls, the water is running 24 hours. So same that concept as our universal laws, and we have infinite potential flowing to and through us all the time. But question is how we are using this infinite potential, what our programming is. And this is the reason we are feeling lack. This is the reason we are feeling we haven't got not going enough. Why? This is the reason our focus is all on the world, is everything is running out. Nothing is running out. Nothing is running out, because the way we talk, the way we watch the TV, and the things going around, people are talking about this, not enough going by, because the way we are programming ourselves. If you know how to use your infinite potential, if you know the laws, how the laws work, if nothing will run out for you. It's a good news, isn't it? So infinite potential is flowing to and through us all the time, 24 hours. That's a good news, isn't it? Then you might be saying, oh, what I got to do infinite potential, how to use it? Because we are not aware of it, how to use it. We have to learn how to use it. So let's understand now today we have infinite potential, and infinite potential is flowing to and through us 24 hours. And this infinite potential always wants to grow and move and expand. It wants to grow all the time. If as our mindset, if we are not growing, we are dying. So there is a law in the universe world, law of polar opposite. So what is a law of polar opposite? Law of polar opposite, negative or positive. There is a two poles in the universe world, negative and positive. Negative, there is a negative, negative uh, energy flowing to and through us also, and positive. There's a two energy flowing to and through us in infinite potential. So most of the time we are using the negative energy. Negative energy is for us to expand, to grow, push us to move us forward. What happens? Our mind goes on the negative because we think negative is bad. No, negative is always going to be there. Negative is just like day and night. Night is a dark and is scary, but we can call it's a negative, but then there's no light without night. So they are together night and day. So this is the law again. We cannot separate it. So these two energy flowing to and through us all the time, negative and positive, negative and positive. What happens most of the time? Our focus goes on the negative, and once we start to think negative, and that's what we are law for attraction. We are going to attract. But instead of shifting from the negative, we have to think positive. If we want to grow, if we want to move forward, if we want to expand, we have to start to focus on only on the positive. So from the negative, we have to learn what is a learning for me to move forward, to grow forward, to expand. But people are not aware of it. They just day and night just forcing and with the negative energy, and they are fighting with the negative energy. They are forcing negative energy, and they don't know how to shift themselves. So this what I'm sharing with you. If you in that space, you have to shift, you have to move, you have to grow, you have to expand toward to positive as a positive energy. So it's not a bad thing, negative. Negative, we have to learn from it. We have to expand from it. We have to move forward it. This is the reason we get negative energy. This is the reason negative things happens. Because if we're not growing, if we're not moving forward, if we're not expanding, that part is telling us this is what you need to shift. If the negative we are experiencing the negative energy, this is what is telling us you have to shift, you have to move, you have to expand. But most of the time we don't know how to do it, and this is the reason we need the tools mean the formation, the right formation, how we can grow, how we can expand, how we can move forward. So this what I have learned. I was most the things I was not aware of it. I used to think people are making trouble. They are the troublemaker, or they are making a problem for you. And because we are not aware of it, sorry about the noise. It's a lawnmower outside. And sorry about that. Yeah. So let's focus again on yourself. So we don't know how to expand. We don't know how to move forward because we are just stuck in the negative energy. So all you have to understand today, we have infinite potential growing, is flowing to and through us all the time. But then again, there's a laws also as a law of polar opposite, negative and positive. These two energy is we always dealing with these two energy, negative and positive. It's a law. It's always going to be there. So but we have to know how to deal with it. That's what we have to do. We have to deal with it around our personal goals and professional goals. If you're trying to build your business, or you're working around your business, like a job or personal goals, or maybe you want to buy something, the house, the car, whatever. If you're working around the money, and this what we supposed to use our own mindset. If we don't know how to use our own mindset, we start to blame others, we start to complain, we start to think other people are troubling me, other people are stopping me to grow, other people are stopping me to what I want. It's nothing to do with other people. It's everything to do with yourself, because we are not aware of it. This is the reason we don't know how to shift. We don't know how to use these poles, negative and positive, and we are not aware of the universal laws. We are not aware of our own mindset, and we think I haven't got the money, I haven't got tools. How can I grow? How can I expand? How can I move forward? Because all these the focus is on lack. So that's what's happening. So let's take your focus from lack to abundance. The universal laws are working all the time. From one seed, you got thousand seeds of plants and trees. You have to think about it. This is not joke, or this is not, you have to start think about it a little bit, because universe world is not lack. It's abundance universe world. If we are born in this universe world, we have given everything with and within us, because we are not aware of it. This is the reason we are stuck. This is the reason we are not expanding. This is the reason we are not moving forward. This is the reason not growing. If we're not growing, we are dying. Dying means disintegrating. If something not growing is dying. It's a law again. If not growing, it's gonna die. Same with our mindset. If we're not growing, if we're not expanding, if we're not moving forward, we're gonna die. Die means our whatever the mindset according to, and we're gonna think, oh, I can't do this, it's too difficult for me. I haven't got tools. I haven't got the money. I haven't, people are not helping me. People are against me. People, you're fighting with the people. You're fighting with the family, because you start to think, I haven't got the tools. How can I expand and grow and move forward? Using your own mindset, using your infinite potential, using the universal laws. So you got all the tools today. Let's start with your universal laws. You have to know the laws. From one seed you're gonna get thousand seeds. It's a law, it's working. That's what, okay, this is, now we know it's working for me, and I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about anything. Second, you are born with infinite potential. Infinite potential always wants to grow and move forward, but how? That's what we have to think. So the third is, there is a law of polar opposite, negative or positive. These two energies are working with and within us all the time. The negative part is to move forward, grow and expand, not for bad, not for against of us. Most of the time we think is the negative energies are bad for us, and is working against of ourselves, but it's working for us. It's moving us, pushing us forward, expanding us forward. But if our focus is on the negative, we're going to keep fighting the negative, and that's what's going to happen. And you're going to keep fighting with the negative energy. You're going to keep forcing the others. You're going to keep thinking others are making you bad. Other people are not helping you, or other people are stopping you, because your focus is there. If your focus is there, this is what you're going to attract. Law of attraction, this is what law of attraction works. If our focus is there, we are, that's what our mindset is, and that's what we are growing, that's what we are expanding, that's what is moving forward us, because where our thoughts and mind is, that's what we're gonna grow. So in this part, only gonna tell you we have infinite potential. Infinite potential always wants to grow and move and expand and move forward. If we are not doing that, we're gonna die. Die means our mindset is dying internally, and that's how everything works. Okay, so the infinite potential is a spirit being. If there's no spirit, there's no body. So everything is happening with the spirit, mind, body, and spirit. So spirit is working all the time, and how we are working as a mindset is working according to. So today, there's a law of polar opposite. If your focus going to be on the negative, and that's what you're going to expand, that's what you're going to grow, that's what you're going to move forward as a negative. But you have to shift to positive today. So that's what all you have to do today. Shift your mindset from the negative to positive, no matter what you're experiencing, no matter what's happening around you, no matter you haven't got anything today, you haven't got money, you haven't got, nobody's helping you. All you need your mindset. You have infinite potential, and you can move forward, you can expand forward, you can grow forward. So it's a good news, isn't it? because that's what we are aware of it. We think I need money, I need this and that, I need these tools. First, you have to start do your programming. Then you're gonna attract everything according to, because everything was according to the laws. Good news is that. So you don't have to change anybody. You don't have to force anybody, because laws are working for you also. It's not working for some people and it's working for some people. No, it's not like that. Laws are working every each human being. Doesn't matter what nationalities you are, what color you are, what country you are. It does not really matter. So we start to think it's only working for in this country, or these people because they are educated, they are clever, they are smart. No, every human being born with and with an infinite potential. Infinite potential is your spirit being. You have power is flowing to and through you all the time, but how you are going to use this infinite potential is going to work according to the laws, according to how you are using your own mindset as a negative or positive. So today you have learned there's a universal laws are working in the universe world. From one seed you get thousand seeds of trees and plants. Okay, the second thing you have learned, you have infinite potential. You are spirit being, and spirit being is by law of water, like a fountain in the universe world, flowing to and through us all the time. Same with the mind. Your infinite potential is flowing to and through us all the time, just like a waterfalls, and there's non stopping. Then it is flowing all the time. But then we have law of polar opposite, two energy, negative and positive. They are going to and through us all the time. If our focus is on the negative, and that's what we're gonna grow and expand, and and that's what we're gonna experience. But we have to shift today. That's what we're gonna do on the positive energy only. No matter what's happening around you, and the situations are really bad, you haven't got money, you haven't got the tools, it does not really matter. All you have to focus on positive today. Positive means what you want. You have to keep your focus on that. No matter your negative energy is forcing you, pushing away, all you have to do internally, you have to focus on only what you want, to use your infinite potential as a, because we are spirit being. Every human being born with and with a spirit power, or you can call whatever you want to call, power, spirit, infinite potential, infinite potential being, whatever you want to call. So this is flowing to us all the time. It's a non-stop, just like a waterfall. Behind me, there's a waterfall, and some waterfalls running 24 hours in the universe world. So that means there's nothing is running out just here in the mind. So, hopefully this second part, now you are aware of it, you have infinite potential. Even you don't believe it, I believe my mentors, and now I am aware of it. I have infinite potential. I am spirit being. You have to, if you don't believe it, just start believing yourself. Borrow other people's beliefs at the moment if you don't believe in yourself at the moment. And once you start to working on yourself, you're definitely going to start to believe it. Because first you have to know, you have to have the awareness, and then you're gonna experience. You are spirit being, you have infinite potential, and you can use that all the time. It's not gonna run out. Just like day and after day, night comes, it's an automatic process. There's no such a thing gonna run out or not gonna work, because it's an automatic process. It's a good news, isn't that? So you have learned that laws, and we have infinite potential and universal law of polar opposite, negative or positive. Two energy, we are always going through these two energy, but we have to learn how to focus as a positive. Most of the time, we're trying to force things as a negative. We are trying to force others to change. We're trying to force negate. It always hit us back. If you force something, it's gonna hit us back. So never force anything, never fight with anybody. Of course, we do that, but then again, once we have the awareness, as long as you come back on the mindset and start working around you rather than working on other people, rather than changing other, forcing other to change, you have to change yourself. Once you are aware of who you are, all you have we have to start working on ourselves. We have to start focusing on ourselves with the right information. If we don't have the right information, this is the reason we are struggling. This is the reason we are not aware of it. This is the reason we think other people are troubling us, other people are forcing us, other people are the problem is because we not aware of ourselves, who we are, w- and what universe world we are living in, because we haven't got the enough awareness. This what I have learned, and from my mentors, this what I'm sharing with you, and it's working for me. I'm growing and expanding every single day, and you can do that also. So hopefully you have liked the life today, what I have shared with you. What I have shared with you is not something, please don't take it light. Start to think what I have shared with you. Laws are important. 99% people are not aware of the laws. 99%. Only 1% people are aware of the laws in the universe world. Imagine that if we're not aware of the laws, we're gonna keep fighting with others. We're gonna keep forcing others. We're gonna keep thinking there's a lack in the universe world and not enough going by for me. And other people are moving forward and they're growing. They have more. You're gonna start to think like that. No, it's the other way around. It's to do with who you are. You have to know who you are, and you have to start to think in abundance, law of abundance. You have to start to think from lack to abundance. And you have to start to think who you are as a mindset, everything to do with the mindset. If you're not aware of our own mindset, this is the reason we are struggling, we are not growing, we are not moving forward. So you do need the right information. Once you got the right information, you can start working on yourself. This is what I'm doing every single day. I'm working on myself. I'm not working anybody else. I mean, and you're the role model for others, your family, your friends. Once you're going to change, once you're going to start to change, people gonna feel your spirit. People gonna feel your energy. They definitely wants to know what are you doing. They're gonna feel it, they're gonna experience it, because we are spirit being. Once we start to change as a positive, people gonna notice, people gonna experience that. So you don't need to force anybody, you don't need to change everybody, you don't need to fight with anybody. All you have to do is start working on your mindset and to know these laws and how to, with the right information. Of course, you do need the right information. What I have learned this through this information is really helping me. It's really, I have I am changing every single day for good. So you can help others as your family and the friends also with the right information. So hopefully this going to help you. It's really helping me. And please, I would like to know your comments. What do you think about the laws and the polar opposite, negative, positive energy, and your infinite potential as a spirit and power? What do you think about that? I would like to see your comments. And if you do need further help, you can send me the message on the messenger, and let's book book the call on the Zoom meeting. I can help you with your goals because this is what I do. I help with the personal goals and professional goals. And of course, I'm trying to build my business. And if you're building your business, and you can use this information and it can help you also. And I really appreciate that and grateful for watching the YouTube. And please give give me thumbs up and subscribe if you like the YouTube. Watch it again and again because what I have shared with you is gonna take a long time to understand. This is just on the surface. I have shared this on the surface because it's more than that. Okay, we have to understand how the mind works. On the next live, I'm going to start using how the mind works, okay, how we can use our own tools we have given free and how we can use them. We don't need the money. Of course, we all need the money for everything, but because our focus is only on the money, because we are not aware of what we have given, what we have born in this universe world. There's no lack in the universe world. So, okay, so let's start to use your own tools first. And you're definitely going to attract whatever you're trying to attract around your business. And and I think I have covered everything for today, part two. If you haven't watched the part one, please go and watch it because it's all connecting together. And it's all about the laws. And I shared a little bit today, but if you want to go on a deeper level, and you have to watch the part one and the part two, and tomorrow and next week I'm going to share the part three. How can we can use our mindset as an infinite potential, and how to use it is the most important part. And of course, all other parts are the most important. Every each part is an important part. If you it's just like baking the cake. If you haven't got like one ingredient, and the cake recipe won't be complete. Same with, we do need I mean, for the recipe we need the sugar, we need the flour, we need whatever you're trying to make the ingredient out of your cake. But you do need a complete ingredients to make the to bake the cake. Same with the mindset, is you do need the universal laws. You have to know the universal law. You have to know the who you are as a mindset and how to use it, how to use your mindset. So it's a complete recipe, and it's not knowing one part and then leave the other part. It's a complete recipe. You have to know all around, just baking the cake. Okay, so please, if you haven't watched the part one, go and watch it. And this is a part two, and I'm going to share the part three next week. How to use your mindset as an infinite potential. We're going to go a little bit deeper to understand as a spirit being who we are. So how to use our own mindset as our tools. We have given these free tools. These are free tools we have given. We are not even aware of it, how to use them. And using these, you're gonna attract, definitely law of attraction. This is how the law of attraction works. This is how the manifest works because we are not aware of it. And this is the reason we keep fighting with others, we keep forcing others, we keep thinking because of the whatever is going around the universe world. This is the reason I'm affecting. Of course, is going to affect you if you're going to focus there. But if you're going to focus on yourself and start to working with and within yourself, it's going to work according to. This is how the universe world works. It's an individual choice, and we make individual choices. So because we are not aware of it, and this is a reason we don't know, we are trying to forcing others, we're trying to fighting with others. So you don't need to do that. So once you know who you are as a mindset, you can start working around you, and you start to knowing how the universe works, how the mindset works, and you can start working around your goals. So I think that's all. I have covered everything. I think so. And please, I would like to see your comments, and please give thumbs up if you like the YouTube. I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching the YouTube and have a great day. Thank you. Excuse me. That's a part of it. Thank you for watching the YouTube and have a great day. Thank you. And that's it for today. Thank you. Bye.